Hi, my name is Marco. I'm 10 and I've been playing violin for 2 years. I started when I was 8 years old. I got into the car. My mom took me to this house. I'm like, what are we doing here? When I saw the violin, I asked my mom if I could go play that, and she said, no, not yet. And from there I got the impression that I was going to be taking lessons. I got so excited that I hugged my mom and she said, you're welcome, and do you like it? I'm like, yeah, you've finally answered my, prayers.
Hello, Michael Sanchez here. Hope you guys are having a great day. Thank you so much for signing up for the free lessons. For the next 5 days, you're going to be getting these videos in your inbox. So today is lesson 1 of the 5. And I actually have Marco with us today. Marco is a student of mine. He's been taking lessons with me for a couple years now. His sister actually also plays piano, and they play together in the recitals, which is pretty neat. I see a lot of students when they're first starting that have their violin way off to the side like this. What we actually want is we want it to be more about 45 degrees. Now mom or dad knows what 45 degrees means. So more like this instead of out here. So let's actually show you guys with Marco. We're going to put our violin on our shoulder, and he does have a shoulder rest right on there. So we don't want this, right Marco? We want it to be more in front. Now what also is really important is that Marco doesn't dip down like this to play the violin. It's really easy to do that, a little more comfortable. But we actually want to be up like this. This is proper posture and technique. So this is going to make it easier to play on the strings because the bow needs to stay straight, and if we're fighting gravity, it's not going to be as easy. So just like that. And the next thing I want you guys to try to do is to hold the violin with no hands while doing this. Just like that. Good job, Marco. Give you up just a little bit more. Hey, that looks very proper. Awesome. So actually at this point, Marco could actually walk across the room. We actually have a little space here set up for him to walk. You could actually go all the way across the room. Very good. Thank you, Marco. Okay, so that's really important, something to work on. Next, we're going to actually show you guys how to hold it underneath the arm. So the actual front of the violin, which is right here, should never be facing towards you when you're holding it under your arm. It should always be outwards, like this. And we're going to put the violin underneath our right armpit. And between the shoulder rest and my arm, I'm kind of tucking it right there. And make sure that you're never putting your arm over the bridge. So this would be incorrect. Just like this. Okay? And just like Marco's doing, he has a nice posture. His back is nice and straight, kind of like if he was standing in line at school. Looks very proper, very, very good. Go ahead and walk across the room and back with that technique. Great. Awesome. All right, and then actually this particular pose he has is actually what you would do if you were in a recital to bow. So go ahead and bow for us, Marco. All right, very good. So this is really important to learn because when you're listening while playing the violin, it's very important to have proper posture as well. So when you're listening, you should always be like this. And then when you're ready to play, you grab the violin by the neck and put it up here, just like we were talking about. So Marco, go ahead and go back and forth. So go from this position, listening, and now ready to play. Okay, now I'm giving you instructions, so now you go back down. Very good. All right, so this is lesson 1 of the 5. Hope you guys learned something today, and really excited to teach you guys some more in this 5-lesson series. Hope you guys have a great day. And Marco, you have anything to say?
Just because it looks hard doesn't mean it isn't. It's very fun.
There we go. Have a great day.
I really like Mr. Mike as a teacher because he teaches me about fundamentals. That way I know how to do certain pieces the way they're supposed to be done.